What an incredible sight. What an incredible and most beautiful sight. The mountains, the sound of those waterfalls, and sound of a joyful nature. Yes. And as I went past this spot, I saw this sign. It seems like Iceland is fast becoming a curse. It seems like one of the last remaining places on earth with so much the Mother Nature has protected her from human exploitation is facing a true and a significant problem with the explosion of tourist numbers, with an explosion of economic advantage to be had. The Mother Nature is going to pay an enormous and an incredible price before too long. I think I've seen that because I think there's going to be power lines proposal to be had across here. At the moment, it's only a pylon supplying property with electricity. Yes, of course. Everyone is looking for the comfort. It is more than the comfort now that today more and more people are using gadgets. And all of these gadgets needs more and more power. And how are you going to supply more and more power when you have got abundance of waterfalls and other resources in this country? And everybody is looking to invest their money in waterfalls and hydroelectricity dams by carrying these high tension, high voltage power lines across this incredible and most beautiful valley between these two mountain ranges. I think the pylons to be fixed along this stretch and this scenery for the future will be completely and utterly made ugly. Not just that, I have just got off the car here. The first thing, I didn't even look at the ground. The first thing I step onto is tissues. This pathway takes to a little spot by the river there. Of course, along with comes your tourist that is coming to this land, to this incredible land. I'm walking on this, I don't know what I'm going to walk onto, with plastic everywhere. I want to bring it to the attention. This power line, I guess the folks, the people of this land, is crying and speaking loudly for no power lines to be installed in this part of the land. I hope by protest you wouldn't win. By any of rebel, you wouldn't win. You must rally. You must rally by passing on the economic model versus the ecological model in balance. Humanity, wake up. You're using far more powerful equipment and gadgets on the planet. And all of these gadgets need an incredible amount of power. To generate power, we'll have to use every possible resource that is available. That is what we have done. to this day. Yet, there are resources that you can tap into that the Mother Nature has provided us. We have the technology, we have the know-how to tap into this abundance of resources without ecologically devastating our Mother Earth. Just imagine your mother, how she nourishes you in her belly and delivered her through the womb. How gentle was that whole creation happening? It all happened within your mother's stomach and was delivered through her womb. And in the same way, this creation was made so finely, so gently, so in tune with the entire existence, was created every life form that exists here on this earth. These mountains that feeds the life form across the freshness and the vastness of this little speck of land. Here we call it Iceland. Yet, some ludicrous individuals have chosen this location or this stretch of the valley to put power lines across. No, please, please, please don't scar the land that the Mother Nature gave you this way, or even better than this way before that road system came on. And that road system has provided us access so that we have tissues thrown like this after taking a photo. I'm sure after taking a photo, they throw the tissues. Why do this? Why do this? We must not allow this to happen. We have to bring in the ecological awareness and waken human and the humanity's senses of consciousness, because every animal is conscious of not to harm this nature that gives its life. We are the only creature that has got more cerebral capability to be wakened and be conscious and be sensible and respectful, not just for oneself, but also for the entire way of life. Please, there's only one thing we can do before we leave, is to be conscious and walk gently as I have done. I've taken my shoes off to confirm and to prove that the more protected you are, less likely to be conscious of your actions and behavior on this earth. So I took my shoes off just to remind that every step of the way I have to be gentle with this earth, with this Mother Earth that gives me life. That water is our key element for survival. Those glacier-fed waters is what keeps this island of Iceland fresh, rejuvenated, and untouched in its entirety. Please, please preserve it, protect it, and safeguard it for future generations to appreciate the life and the way of life little better than how we found it. That's the least we can do, or at least leave it the way you found it if you're unable to do it better than how it was found when you came here. I'm lost for words. I'm stuttering to express my deep sadness to see this nation has been completely and surely very fast in the last 20 odd years, or last 10 years or so, or I would say in the last 5 years, even though I haven't traveled here before that time. My third visit to this nation has confirmed what I never expected, what I had thought of. A fast and a sure degradation and an exploitation of this incredible and most amazing beauty that we all call it, the Mother Nature of Iceland. I leave you with this and this as a thought, and for the fruit for thought for you going forward. I hope this land will never be scarred. Please protect it for you, if you have a family, for their well-being and for your well-being and the future generations to come.